My choice of study is respiratory therapy, and I find it very interesting to share this information about a certain disease called chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. It is a chronic disease that mainly adults who smoke or have smoked for years. Anyone can get anyone can get it if they have a history with breathing problems. It is something that can start out mild or worsen over time. The treatments for COPD change as the disease worsens. Patients may only start out by having breathing treatment, inhalers, and nebulizers. Also serve the same purpose to get the drugs into the lungs. Both of them are alike. Once you put the medicine in them, you take a puff and exhale it. COPD can worsen over time to the patient having to be on oxygen all the time. 4 liters is the allotted amount someone should have. As people can get hooked on oxygen, in their mind they will think they need it all the time when really that may not be the case. These are cases in which someone may come across people who have more than 4 liters of oxygen. And those are people usually in the hospital that are in really bad shape and are on the ICU floor. The majority of those people are patients who have totally stopped breathing. As you can see, the treatment of COPD becomes more aggressive as the disease worsens. When suffering from COPD, people are more at risk for getting sick with diseases like pneumonia and bronchitis. Pneumonia is an infection of the lungs that is caused by bacteria, viruses, fungi, or parasites. This can be a very scary disease to get, especially for someone who has COPD. Bronchitis is an inflammation of the lining of someone's bronchial tubes. Bronchial tubes are what carry the air in from from a person's lungs. Bronchitis can be acute or very chronic. People who have bronchitis often cough up a mucus-like drainage, which is allowing the bad bacteria and infection out. When it is really hot outside, it is a good idea for them not to be out in it for too long. People with COPD can breathe more easily when they are in an air-conditioned environment. At night, people with COPD or people that suffer from sleep apnea, a sleeping disorder that patients with COPD may have, sleep with a CPAP machine, which is a mask that gives them oxygen that they need. People who suffer from sleep apnea stop breathing at night, which makes it very hazardous disorder to have. The risk of getting these problems makes COPD more dangerous. About 15 million people in the United States have COPD, and as many as 12 million more may have it but have not been diagnosed yet. It is a very scary disease because of this. A lot of people could have it and not even know about it. That is why it is so important to get a doctor as soon as possible. It is a progressive disease. It doesn't get better over time. People may think it is the normal part of aging, and it really is not. It is always better to be safe than sorry when dealing with your health. Or do you guys have any questions or anything? No.
I don't know if it's talking.